Before the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Before the Las Vegas Raiders. Heck, even before the Las Vegas Athletics. There was a professional sports team in Las Vegas. It's forgotten now, but during the 90s with the CFL's Canadian expansion, if you don't know what the CFL is, the Canadian Football League, they had the Las Vegas Posses. Now, they played at Sam Boyd Stadium. It seats like 40,000. It's a big stadium. Now, the team only played one season in 1994. 1994. That is 30 years ago now. It's crazy to think about that. And the team was coached by the man, the myth, the legend, Ron Meyer. The team had a guy named Anthony Calvillo. He was the starting quarterback that season. He wound up having a 20-year CFL career. But there was a problem. Las Vegas is hot as heck in the summer. Now, the CFL is a summer league. Crazy to think about. Now, before the team even played a game, they had a bad start. The late Daryl Robertson was drafted in the dispersal draft. The reason it backfired immediately is because he died in a car crash right prior to that, and no one knew about that. Now, the team had poor play, too. In their only season, they went 5-13. The team couldn't even play their final game at home because it was so hot that they had to play in Edmonton. Edmonton fans were already there in Las Vegas because, it's cold up in Edmonton. It's like week 18. That's in like September. It's going to be cold. They had to go down. They all flew down, a lot of Edmonton fans, and they couldn't fly back because the airlines weren't giving them tickets to fly back. So they all had to stay at a hotel and watch it from there. But they had beer though, so it's okay. Now, the legend of Las Vegas Posse still lives on. They didn't move anywhere, it's just some people remember them. They'll likely be forgotten in history, but that's all I got for you guys. See ya.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With growing hearts we see thee rise, the true and strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. From far and...
Oh, you're still watching? I don't really know what to say. All I know to say is the Las Vegas Posse were an example of how not to do a sports franchise. They just weren't able to do it. Like, you got a bad team starting out. You got it being too hot to even play your home games there. And also, I gotta tell you guys something. The training facilities were so hot because it's in the middle of summer. So hot that even like the coaches were shirtless during games sometimes. Like, it was such a bad idea to put it there. The CFL's expansion was weird in the late 1990s, mid 90s, whatever you want to say, whatever area you think it is. I don't know. I'm not one to judge, but it was a weird expansion. Like, it was crazy how it happened. Looking back on it, it probably was fun in the moment, but it was crazy looking back on this. I was laughing when I saw half of this. Like, their mascots were literal horses. Their cheerleaders were wearing literal bikinis. It was crazy, man. But you know what? That's how sports history is. They're gonna be forgotten, this team, but going down in CFL history as like one of the weirdest teams to ever get a team, I guess. I don't know. That's my take on it, but you can have your own take, but I don't know. It's crazy, man. But you know what? Looking back on it, probably was fun having the gambling theme. And it paves the way for teams like the Las Vegas Golden Knights and Raiders. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's money in Vegas, but all the money's going to be from tourists. But yeah, that's my take on it. I don't know. You guys can think your own thing. But, you know, the only reason I know the Las Vegas Posse is because I was looking at Edmonton Elks records, seeing that, they played a team called Las Vegas Posse. Like, I don't know. I had to talk to my dad about the CFL expanding because there's not a lot on it. There's like their Wikipedia page for Las Vegas Posse is pretty empty. They only got like 10 players listed on it. Half of them are coaches. So I don't know. You guys tell me your thoughts on this in the comments section. But like, I don't know. But another thing too is they only had 15-yard end zones because the CFL is a 110-yard field, not 100 yards like the NFL. So I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't know. But you know what I do know? You guys got to subscribe. Probably was fun watching the Las Vegas Posse play. I don't know. They probably were pretty bad. That's my guess. Like, if you're gonna have a team that went 5-13, they were pretty bad. But looking at their like jerseys and stuff, it wasn't that bad. But I don't know, man. Like the Las Vegas Posse, like this is turning into a podcast now. I don't know. The Las Vegas Posse is pretty crazy. How like the CFL expanded so many places. They expanded to, I believe, like San Antonio. They had a team in Sacramento, I believe. Baltimore, they had the Baltimore Stallions. They paved the way for the Baltimore Ravens. Changed my mind. That team was good. They won a Grey Cup. But yeah, which other team? San Antonio had a team. San Antonio Cowboys or Texans. And just to show you how Canadian it was, at the time there were two Canadian teams called the Rough Riders in the same league. One in Ottawa, one in Saskatchewan. I don't know, man. But you know what? It's crazy to think about these things. Because you got like at the time, guys, I don't think you guys know this, but at the time, the CFL, there was more money in the CFL than the NFL. The NFL had not as much money as the CFL did at the time. And it's just crazy to think about like this, how like the reason they expanded to the USA was to kill off the NFL, not the NHL, NFL. They wanted to kill off the NFL and make the CFL the major North American league. And if that came into fruition, like we would have a completely different story about football history. They like bought out NFL teams, added them there, get NFL talent. The football could have had a completely different history, but I don't know, man. But Las Vegas having a team, they called it the Silver Bowl, the place they played. See, like 40,000 and like I don't know. But it's crazy to think about looking back on it, how there were so many sports teams and so many leagues that you're just like, why? It's crazy to think about. And does the CFL ever expand to the USA again? Probably not, unless the NFL like dies off, but that's never gonna happen, at least in the next 200 years. But like, it's crazy to think about, because the game used to be so popular up in Canada. You would have you would have teams like fly all over to like get places. Like imagine Ottawa traveling to play in Las Vegas, or Las Vegas going to play in Montreal or something. I don't think Montreal had a team at the time. They moved from Baltimore, but it's crazy to think about. Like, it was so hot in Las Vegas when they played, like, because the CFL is a summer league, and does the CFL ever go to be a winter league? Never, ever, ever. You know why? Because it's Canada. Too cold. But I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys can tell me your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. You know, all that jazz, all that whatever. I don't know. But subscribe, like the video, share with your friends. I don't know. I don't really care. But I'm just wanting to provide some insight into Las Vegas Gang of Sports team. It's pretty crazy to think about how it's just forgotten in history. And how, like, things can just be forgotten so easily in history. It goes to show you how easy it is to forget things. And without things like Wikipedia ever giving us a source to this, team probably would have been forgotten for good. I don't know, man. That's my take. I don't know. Should I end the video now? Should I not? I don't know. But it's crazy to think about Las Vegas having a football team in the 90s that only lasts 1 year. And the CFL, if you don't say it's professional, it's professional. It's not at the level of the NFL or anything, but it's better than XFL. It's like the second best football league in the world. If you don't think so, you're like a diehard European football fan or something. I don't know what to tell you, but I know what to tell you now. I gotta go now. See you guys in the next video.